Alright, so today we are visiting Point Pleasant Park for a nice walk. A little bit of history about the park. Basically, the land was leased in 1866. And there's a few forts on the site. So we're definitely going to take a look at that. We basically lease it from the British government for 10 cents a year. So let's take a look. It's a huge park. We'll walk here for hours. Goes along the coast, on the woods, nice and cool in the woods with the shade, of course. Let's see what we can find. They do let dogs off leash in some parts of the park, which I don't agree with, obviously. Dogs should never be off leash. I can't even count the number of times I've been rushed by a dog in my life. It's off leash because people can't control them. Nice little picnic area here. You see the old with the new here. We got the picnic area, and then we got the cranes in the back for offloading the ship's cargo. I think this path is going to take us right down to the water. Yeah, taking us down to one of the main drags. It's good. I'm looking for a map. They have little maps around where everything is. Shot of the cranes here. They're actually doing some work over there. Looks like a nice little car down there. Looks like a Ferrari, but the new Corvette looks like a Ferrari, so maybe that. We're going to head over to the water and then take a look around there. Right, down by the water now. This is the mouth of Halifax Harbour. There's some old people on the rocks over there trying to fall. I can't swim, so I'm not going to be able to rescue them. Cranes. This is a popular beach here in the park, called Black Rock Beach. Fantastic breeze here today, nice and cool. Unfortunately, children are allowed in the park. Thankfully, it's big enough they don't have to be too irritating. We're really smelling salt air here. check out this little hill here. Sort of crow, let me interrupt you. Here we go. Oh, it's beautiful up here. Maybe Jesus would approve. Alright, coming up on a different part of the shore here. Seagull. There's a few memorials here in the park for lost sailors, and they do a big Remembrance Day ceremony at another monument we'll see up there in a little bit. To an old fortification over there as well. Of course, originally it was all fortified when the city was first founded. Paranoid the Americans were going to attack us. Now they attack us in different ways. Fog bank hanging off there, that'll be in tonight. This is a plaque for the First or Second World War. Of course, a lot of the goods and personnel was shipped out of Halifax across the Atlantic. A lot of them didn't make it, thanks to the German U-boats. Some smart people got their dog on a leash. One thing you will see here is a lot of stumps. We had a hurricane, I don't remember what year it was, early in the 2000s, Hurricane 1. It just obliterated a lot of the trees anywhere near the coast and even inland. It was quite the ride at the time. I'm glad they kept these walls. Right there is a war memorial where they have the Remembrance Day ceremonies every year. It's a beautiful spot. Seems like every Remembrance Day it piss pours rain, but it rains a lot here anyway. Take a quick look at the beach. I wish you could feel the breeze here. It's amazing. Alright, found a map. Take a look at it. See where we're gonna go.
Yeah, that's where we came in. Okay, so you want to see this? Put it in your thing.
Yeah, but we'll just kind of follow the things.
Where are we now again? Oh, here. So if we go up like this, we will come to it maybe.
Yeah, so.
But I think you have to go down to it, Joe. So you might want to put it in so we don't miss this road.
Alright, I've been to the park many times. I have never seen this before in my life. So we're gonna head down here to take a look. How I would have missed this, I don't know. Seems like a little park where you can have a sit. There must be Purcell's Cove over there where the boats are all parked. The fog's actually coming in. Awesome. Nice and cool. So back to the side. Did have a good little walk down that path, but it didn't take me where I wanted to go. Reminds me of when Mac's wife and I, Kathy, used to go on our many drives. I would be the map person that would get us lost on most occasions, but we always managed to find our way. Come on back. Got a little squirrel visitor. I don't know if you can see him up there, but come on down, buddy. Here he comes. Alright, coming up on one of the fortifications. They also have a Shakespeare festival here every year called Shakespeare by the Sea. I've always wanted to come. I always seem to be working when it happens. Looks like they would have had 3 guns. Cannons, I should say. These huge cannons are cool. They would fire a 4-ton cannonball. That is ridiculous. Anything they hit will be obliterated. Though aiming couldn't have been too easy. Let's take you guys out to Fork Redoubt. Do that way to get paid. It's on the outskirts of Halifax. It's a fantastic old fort. Seems to be a path going down here. I've never been on this before. See where it goes. Alright, almost done our walk for today. It would be a 10-hour video if I showed you everything. But hopefully I'll be back. And we'll see you another time.